remember when then President Trump predicted the stock market would tank if Joe Biden became president?
If he's elected, the stock market will crash.
Joe Biden, the radical socialist Democrats would immediately collapse the economy.
Joe will drive the market into a depression. Everyone knows that if Biden gets in, this market's going to crash.
So the market has actually been breaking records. Chief business correspondent Christine Roman's here with that. Romans, it really is like day after day.
Yeah, and it shows you just because somebody says something over and over again and says it really loudly and scarily doesn't make it true, right? That was, the dark warning from President Trump less than 6 months ago in this tweet even. Either a Trump super boom or a Biden depression. The reality is we're at the beginning of a great American comeback here. Fact, a spring surge in the economy fueled by vaccinations, warmer weather, reopenings, those $1,400 stimulus checks. Fact, a stock market at record highs, riding a wave of central bank support and stimulus money from Congress. The Dow and the S&P 500 ended last week at records. The Dow is up nearly 12% this year. The S&P up a little more than 11%. That crash Trump promised if Joe Biden were elected, the opposite has happened. When he bragged about his own stock market gains, Trump always cited the rally that began on election. So we're going to do the same here. Let's use the S&P 500, the index probably most representative of what's in your 401k. Look at these numbers. Since Joe Biden was elected, the stock market has soared 24%. That same exact period for President Trump, the Dow rose less than 9%. Since Biden's inauguration, the stock market is up 8.6%. That same period for Trump, 2.5%. Now, John, you've heard me say this 100,000 times. Presidents get too much credit and too much blame for what happens in the stock market. Until President Trump, presidents avoided taking credit for the stock market wins for fear of being blamed for the losses. I think you'll see quiet from the White House about the intraday highs of the stock market in general.
You know what I was thinking as you were putting those graphics up on the screen, that if he still had access to Twitter, that's the kind of thing that the former guy would be tweeting about right now. You'd be hearing it from him.
I would be.
Because those numbers, man, they must drive him
He doesn't
crazy.
have the megaphone anymore.
Christine Romas, great to see you. Thank you very much.